Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Collin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, thanks. What you're going to see a lot of from Collin McHugh, a lot of breaking balls. At one point, he threw more breaking balls than anybody in the league. So you're going to see a lot of curveballs. You're going to see a lot of sliders. He has a good fastball that's 89 to 92 miles an hour, has the straight changeup, but he will be exclusively a breaking ball pitcher. He'll throw his curveball and slider any time in a count, and you're going to see a lot of breaking balls in this one from Collin McHugh.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick coming on. He's there and records the first down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The next 3-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Taylor Cole gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Cole playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 29th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He took home the All-Star Game MVP last year. All that star power on the field, and he walked away saying, hey, I'm the man. This goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. Ball one.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike three. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's batting .324. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bullet back up the middle. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Brian Goodwin, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now in the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And that misses ball one.
1-0.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
The designated hitter, Tyler White.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is La Stella. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Stepping into the box, David Fletcher, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And it takes just one pitch to get the leadoff man here in the third.
LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and one to Tommy LaStella.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's ball
3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get in. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Fastball just inside. Here's the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Aledmus Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. Chirinos, the runner at second with one away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
2-2.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. One out and a runner on second base. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Goodwin back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
baseman, Alex.
That was textbook
Bregman.
outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Right side. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one right down Main Street.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Nero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, unable to find the zone with the slider. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Goodwin over at second. Fletcher at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Here's Michael Brantley. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well fouled.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That's popped up out towards short right field. La Stella calls for it, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's off for second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. And their runners at the corners now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-0. Lays off 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So two men are on with one man out, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Line to the right side. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. He pulls into third safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The second baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Robinson.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And tack on one more. Make it a 4-1 lead. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Luis Garcia answers the call now from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Garcia.
Here's George Springer. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We played 4 full. Astros lead this one 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
27. Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Three and one.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
The bat, number 2, shortstop.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. Left side of the infield into the shift. Bregman gloves it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready for another shot now, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel has a play, and that retires the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 3. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
ready once again, Michael Brantley, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 4-3. Josh James takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 39.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Raymond Goodwin comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lucroy on at first, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Josh Reddick.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
Standing in, Aledmys Diaz. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. This is line to left. Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Albert now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with the 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. All even now at 4 apiece. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball two. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Cody Allen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Allen has the target. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. Houston's out in front 5-4. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Lucroy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he will come on at Made Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Ready now, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. To 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, David Fletcher.
So digging in now, David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Presley has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman, Ulieski.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. From the belt, the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder,
Digging in, Josh Reddick. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's only 2 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Oh, and you just know in a game this tight that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
Tyler White will bat next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Reddick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 4. Now the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Springer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 6-4. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
54, Roberto.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Tommy La Stella. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Here it comes. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. From the stretch. In there, strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. La Stella leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball 2.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The first baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. A tag for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Houston Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Davinsky takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.